Welcome to Science Mysteries HQ. In today's video, we're analyzing a real-world encounter involving store staff, individuals suspected of shoplifting, and law enforcement. As we go through each scene, we'll explore key laws, best practices, and social principles. Stick around until the end for a comprehensive rating of each participant based on professionalism, respect for rights, and communication style. Let's dive in. Shoplifting and concealment. We start with the suspects appearing to place items in bags and concealing products, which raises suspicion. Under U.S. Code Title 18, Section 659, shoplifting is defined as the theft of goods in interstate commerce if it exceeds a specific value, and in most states, concealment alone can indicate intent to steal. Many retailers use this standard to alert authorities when items are hidden, as this behavior often precedes a theft attempt. The individuals put additional products, including testers, into bags. In many jurisdictions, tampering with items, such as testers, is treated as intent to commit theft. Retail policies often consider actions like removing tags or switching items into personal bags as probable cause for reporting. In some states, such as California Penal Code Section 459.5, even a low-value theft under $950 is classified as petty theft and may result in a misdemeanor charge. The staff is observing the individuals but refrains from direct intervention, which is a wise decision for safety. Most retail policies recommend that employees avoid confronting suspected shoplifters to prevent escalation and personal injury. Instead, they are trained to observe, document suspicious behaviors, and call law enforcement as needed. By doing so, they fulfill their role without compromising store safety. Throughout the scene, we observe the suspects taking actions like not checking price tags and grabbing high-value items. These behaviors align with common indicators of retail theft, which include bypassing lower-value items, concealing goods, and removing price tags. Stores often train employees to recognize these cues to identify potential theft and respond appropriately. At this point, law enforcement arrives, adding a new dimension to the interaction. In the U.S., the role of law enforcement in retail theft situations involves investigating the reported incident, ensuring public safety, and respecting individual rights. Here, officers approach calmly, in line with de-escalation techniques encouraged in modern policing to prevent unnecessary confrontation and maintain a safe environment. As the officers begin questioning, they inform the suspects of their Miranda rights. Under the landmark case Miranda v. Arizona, 1966, individuals must be informed of their rights to remain silent and have legal representation. This requirement protects suspects from self-incrimination and ensures their right to a fair legal process. Properly reciting these rights is essential in preserving the legality of any statements made thereafter. The officer's tone is calm yet authoritative. Research has shown that clear, respectful communication often de-escalates potentially tense interactions. The officer's balanced tone reflects best practices in law enforcement for non-confrontational questioning, which helps ensure compliance while keeping the situation under control. The store staff decides to press charges against the suspects. In most states, retailers have the right to pursue legal action if they believe there's enough evidence of intent to steal. However, pressing charges often requires a police report and can vary based on the store's policies and state laws. In cases of frequent or large-scale theft, stores may press charges to deter future incidents and protect store assets. As the officers detain the suspects, the situation remains calm, and the officers reassert the suspects' rights, maintaining a respectful tone. It's important to note that suspects retain their right to remain silent at any point during questioning, which can be invoked to avoid self-incrimination. The officers' handling of the situation demonstrates a strong balance between enforcing the law and respecting individual rights. Now that we've reviewed the full encounter, let's take a look at our final ratings for each participant involved based on professionalism, respect for rights, and communication style. These ratings are intended to highlight areas of strength and improvement. Law enforcement officers. The officers scored highly in all areas. They handled the situation professionally and respected the suspect's rights by clearly stating Miranda rights. Their balanced communication style helped maintain calm, demonstrating exemplary law enforcement practices. Store staff. The staff displayed professionalism by observing and calling for assistance instead of intervening directly, which aligns with best practices in retail theft situations. However, minor offhand comments could detract from their professionalism. Suspected individuals. The suspects scored low in professionalism and respect for rights due to their disregard for property and store policies, engaging in shoplifting behaviors. Their evasive communication further hindered their interaction. Bystanders were mostly neutral and refrained from interfering, but occasional comments could contribute to tension. Generally, quiet observation is preferred in such situations. Final educational insights. This encounter highlights key legal standards, such as the importance of Miranda rights, shoplifting indicators, and effective communication in high-stakes situations. Observing these factors can guide viewers in understanding how to act responsibly and respectfully in public spaces, both as participants and observers. Thank you for watching this analysis. If you'd like more educational breakdowns on real-world encounters, mysteries, and science, subscribe to Science Mysteries HQ for more content.